Welcome back to the gamelog, and today we are beginning Elden Ring. Now, typically in these videos, I beat games in a day, like for the last 35, maybe even 40 days at this point. Every game I've played, I've beaten in one sitting. Sometimes 2 games in a day. I'm probably not going to do that with Elden Ring, although I have done that before, but I want to take my time a little bit more with it. Especially when you factor in that I'm going to attempt the DLC and I'll be doing that blind. Elden Ring, the game itself, won't be blind because I've beaten it maybe 3 times. I beat it back when the game came out. I beat it twice last year. Did I beat it this year at all? Maybe. But the DLC I've never played, so we'll play that once I've beaten the main game. And yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. TikTok always absolutely love to hate whenever anybody plays Elden Ring. So I'm gonna rinse that for all it's worth, that's for sure. And the thought occurs, I don't actually own a physical copy of Elden Ring because it came out back before I was adamantly only collecting physical stuff, which is annoying because it's still an expensive game. But one day I'll get the physical version of it. But for now, we're going to be playing it on PS5, so let's go begin, shall we? Half an hour later, because I had to install the DLC and a 20GB patch notes, or patch. But Elden Ring is finally ready for us to play. I swear, I play that many games that I'm always installing something. Every day there's something to install and it's nuts. But yeah, let's start Elden Ring. I don't know how I'm going to go about doing the YouTube versions of these, because I don't want it to be overly too long. Probably treat it a little bit like a boss rush, like I did in all the others, where everything in between isn't really shown too much, and the in-between stuff I'll just filter out onto the other accounts, perhaps. But yeah, let's begin. Elden Ring. Undecided on the build. I am certain that no matter what build I choose to use, people will moan. Oh my god, you can't use strength. Strength's overpowered. Oh my god, you can't use dexterity. Dexterity's overpowered. Oh my god, you can't use magic. Magic's overpowered. Well, what isn't overpowered if everything's overpowered? Maybe the game just isn't as hard as you think it is. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Hello guys, Kale from the future here. I just finished my Elden Ring playthrough. I just want to pre-warn you of a few things to make sure that you're aware of the roller coaster of a video you are in for. I don't know how long this video is yet. Not until I put it all in my editing software, but I think it's at least a couple of hours. It must be because of what happens. I'm not going to spoil things what happened, but just know I do get very, very annoyed. I get very close to quitting, and I shout a lot through this video. But at the end of the video, I do a decently long talk, fairly rationally, about my thoughts of the game, so stay tuned for that. If anybody manages to make it to the end of the video, you deserve a cookie, because this is possibly the longest video of these franchise playthroughs I've done so far. And it's definitely the angriest, and I am exhausted because it has taken place over the course of about 4 or 5 days. Most of my playthrough videos I record all in one day. In fact, halfway through this, you'll see that I went and did Sekiro because you'll see. So yeah, be warned, have fun, and don't take it too seriously because trust me, it's a long one. Right, time for the first boss of Elden Ring. Let's go. We got Margit, Mr. Delayed Attack. Cool, that was the first boss of Elden Ring. I thought Elden Ring was a difficult game. Like, that's the first boss? What do you mean? I have no idea. But, nice, I suppose. Bro got put down pretty fast. Haven't used the fist weapon in any of these games before. Turns out it's quite strong. Let's make it even stronger, just more damage. Nice. Looking forward to the DLC now. Holding out high hopes. Right, let's go get the next one, I suppose. Now I've got to waffle on for another 13 seconds. Oh dear, oh dear. Can smell them now. For TikTok's sake, this video is being recorded on the 8th of August. Yeah. And time for the fight with Godfrey in Elden Ring. Let's go. Second boss. Godric, even. Same. They're all the same. Doesn't matter either way. Come on then. Oh, the range, or the lack thereof. Nice. Oh, they were pissed off last time. I've never done that before. Bro didn't get chance for phase 2. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. I better go and rest at the bonfire because it's been a while. Oh dear. What level am I? What level are you supposed to be? Hang on. Because I am level 34. Interesting. I could keep going even more damage, but I feel like I need more health. Because not getting hit is not my strong suit. Okay, time for the red raw rectum of Radahn, or whatever he's called. And that was the red rum Radahn, red raw mother of the streets. I don't know. Moving forwards. He does a lot of damage. Well, we are just a bit of a glass cannon right now. I've got like no health and everything destroys if it does touch me. You just gotta not get touched. Don't let your red... Yeah, you get the gist. Hi! You probably did not deserve that. I like crabs. Crabs are cool. I wonder how long a crab lives. Is it worth getting a pet crab? Who knows? Onwards. Well, the problem is that these videos need to be at least a minute, and some of these boss fights are not taking a minute. But, you know, it is what it is. Niall is up soon. She shouldn't be able to do too much, especially being as we have to get right up in her face. Get out of my face. Actually, what's this? Something useless because I'm playing offline. No. Right, boss fight with Renala. Let's go. I don't know when to use the buffs and such for this one, because obviously it's 2 phases. We'll see. Great start. Brilliant start. Death by book. Fantastic. Have a bit of a heal up, shall we? Dodge the books. Call me Neo. As if he's dropped a chandelier on a mate's. It's a bit rude. Nope. Okay. Cool. Good start, I think. Now it's whether or not we can survive this. Oh dear, Renala. I almost feel bad. Oh no. Okay, let's fight Radahn. Let's try and do the thing where you go away and then he comes... Oh, it hit Torrent, but not me. That's interesting. Okay, right. I think he stopped using his bow now, right? And he's on his way here, perhaps? I don't know how this works. Still using that bow, but firing in the wrong direction. Why is he firing just randomly? Is he just completely lost sight of me? Is that it? I mean... Okay. No, that one's coming at me! I thought the whole point of that was that he attacks you, rather than doing this. Bro, come and have an actual fight, you boring bastard. Are we still not close enough for him to put the bow away? Right, here we go. Oh, come on. Really? Fuck off. Right, let's fight Radahn, shall we? Let's hope he doesn't do silly things. Yeah, you shoot off in the wrong direction. Come and have a scrap, fella. Here he comes. Come on, big boy. Do something cool. What hit me there? His... the range on my balls. Or the lack thereof range on my balls. I've not seen these moves. Can you stop skating round, please? Stand in front of me and fight, you little bitch. I mean, I was behind you, but okay. Really having trouble hitting him with the balls. Let's be having Mr. Radahn. There we go. Right. How far do I have to go to despawn the bow? Not that far up. Not far enough, obviously. Swear it's about that scythe. Right, come on. Before my buffs all completely wear off, please. Come on, Radahn. I hate the range on these weapons. Or the lack thereof. I've got the damage, just not the range. Like there, I could have got a hit with any other weapon. I also can't see half his attacks because of his weird skidding. This horse just came out from under him. Like, give me a hit, bro. God, I miss a sword. How have we not staggered you yet, Mr. Radahn? Come on, big man. Oh, I don't know how to dodge that one. Time to do the Radahn boss fight as the developers intended, as the story intended, which means summon the army and have a have a big scrap. Which, you know, still probably won't go well, because I'm here way too early. Way too early. Come on, Alexander. I feel like Alexander's capable of taking him on his own. Any more we can summon in? How many can you have all at once? One's up here. I wonder if he's still chasing me, because they've not damaged him yet. Right. Oh, Patches is going to be so helpful. Great. I'll get involved for a second and get half my health taken. Bro. So many of the squad just got knocked. And like 2 more of them, I heard 2 more go down there. Hello. He's probably about to do his... Bro, why me? You've got like 4 people in front of you and you're like, nah, nah, nah. The one on the horse. The one up there. Fights like this don't feel like Souls to me. Not at all. I'm gonna say I didn't miss when trying to summon Alexander's then, so come on. Dodged. Anyone else we can call back in? Pretty sure they respawn, right? The summon signs. I mean, the help is doing nothing. They seem to be stood in front of him and getting hit. Alright, run while he does that. I'm looking forward to the DLC version of this fight far more than this fight itself, because I want to fight him legit. Like, not like this. But I don't feel like you can fight him legit here. He's just silly things. Well, you can obviously fight him legit, but like, it's not fun. Because of shit like that. Like... The squad's putting in work. See if we can go call anyone else back. Because I think like 2 more just got taken down. I don't see his health bar lowering. One of these summons just keeps running towards me. What's she doing? She was supposed to be a healer. Oh, Alexander's just gone down again. How wide open is this battlefield? How far can we go? Oh, Blade's gone as well. Not really seeing any more summon signs. I'm just exploring at this point. Yeah, like, what is she doing? Is she not a fighter? Radahn wants me, I reckon. Like, who's he trying to fight now? Where have all the summon signs gone? There's 1. Oh, great. Pretty sure that one goes down immediately. Oh, fantastic. Come on, squad. These lot are the worst army ever. Another one just got taken down. Radahn, mate, have a day off from your spammy long distance magic. I need to stop summoning whoever this is that just keeps running towards me. She's no help. Where's Alexander? Get him back in. Oh, here he comes. Whoever Okina is, she's useless. I mean, the guy with the flaming sword's doing some work. And we're done. That took some time, didn't it? That's got to be a world record for Radahn. Thought he was supposed to be hard. Okay, final boss for today. Let's take on the Draconic Tree Sentinel, shall we? Nice. I wanted to... Can you not riposte him? I mean, if you can't riposte him, I'm sure that's fine. We'll just... That was the easiest Draconic Tree Sentinel I've ever had. So yeah, off screen I also went and got a Claymore as well, because I'm not good enough to not get hit. I'm good enough in Souls to... Well, I'm good enough in Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 that I can trash those games using pretty much any weapon, right? But the problem with me using weapons like these balls is, and doing what I just did to that Draconic Tree Sentinel, is the only reason that worked is because he didn't hit me. I can avoid a lot, but I can't avoid everything. And builds where I use like the Death's Poker, which I used to piss off TikTok earlier this year, or these balls, which will inevitably also piss off TikTok, they don't teach me to dodge and avoid these attacks from these guys. I can dodge and avoid stuff in Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 decently well because of the fact that I've played those games through a million times. Elden Ring I haven't. So it's like I do myself a disservice when I do things like that to Draconic with these versus using the Claymore, where I'll do less damage but will have a chance to actually learn and dodge. Hence the shield as well, because I need a shield to block so I can actually learn attacks when I'm not successfully blocking, dodging, whatever. Anyway, that was funny. Let's keep going. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, all that sort of thing. Okay, let's go fight Goldfrey with my Claymore. Tried to use the balls. Didn't work, got hit too much. Point proven. Something I really struggle to get my head around in Elden Ring is jumping to dodge. Because obviously I'm a Dark Souls player, not an Elden Ring player, and there's no jumping in those games. Not like this. I like this fight. Uh-oh. I mean, I feel like I had a roll queued up for that one. Heal up. I also need to really upgrade my flask. It's only +2 and I feel like I could have it at like +7 by now. The range is nuts on that. No. No, sorry, bullshit. I've healed and took damage in that exact combo 3 times. Fuck off. I was in the air, that shouldn't have hurt me. No. That was bollocks. Right, goal through round 2 or 3, I don't know. No, chuck your thing. Chuck your thing. Chuck your axe at me. Come on, Kratos. You ain't gonna do it, are you? You're just gonna slow walk me. One. He doesn't always seem to do a double combo from that. I mean, I jumped that, but okay. So he doesn't always do that. That was good. Bro. I think armour is entirely fucking shite in Elden Ring. Like, I've got a decent armour set on right now, and I feel like it doesn't actually protect me any more than cloth would. Nah, I rolled. Nah, I definitely rolled. If my finger was on the circle button, why didn't he roll? Slow twat. Godfrey, let's go. Come on, big man. Come on, big man, chuck your shit at me. Or are you going to slow walk? Out of range, even with my big thrust, thanks. I'm going to give his mom the big thrust. Can we get out the corner, please? Come on. The only one that lives in corners is your mother. The street corners. Now, come on, Godfrey. Really does want to be in this corner, doesn't he? I really thought that was going to stagger him just then, because I feel like pressure has been applied for some time now. Worth it. Shouldn't have gone for that second swing. Bullshit. Godfrey, mate. What happened there? Bye. Time for Margit, I think. I don't have the shackle. If I had the shackle, this wouldn't be a fight. Once again, why is my weapon not two-handed? No wonder I didn't stagger him. We'll just heal up. I was way far enough away to not take damage from that. Chat shit. This is where I feel like I should switch to Claymore. Or not. Well, that was quick. I really thought he was going to get me when he switched to phase 2 and I stopped dealing damage. Apparently not, though. 120,000 souls. We are progressing fast all of a sudden. Do I need to go up to the... Yeah, I do. Someone that we haven't fought yet, who is, you know, one of the hardest bosses in the game, everybody knows that, is the Tree Sentinel from the very beginning. Let's go and get our revenge. Not that I actually encountered him in this playthrough. Come on. And that's the Tree Sentinel. Nice. Also, to the tube people that are watching this video, I'm having a real hard time, like, getting... I don't know, knowing when to film and when not to film, because obviously with all the other Souls games, the Souls games are pretty linear. Elden Ring is really not linear, so it's like running to boss, deciding which boss to go, and when to film. It's like, I don't know. Because the real thing Elden Ring's got is by the time you've got certain levels, you really can't do all of the bosses without being way too strong for half of them. You know what I mean? Like, if you've done a few of the Remembrance bosses, a lot of the other bosses in the game are then just trivial. Which, yeah, I don't know. And who do we have behind this door? Mr. Game of Thrones. Come on then. Let's go. What's poised? Never heard of it. What's poised? Never heard of it. Ah dear. What's almost the point? Cool sword though. Alright, I suppose off to the mountaintop of the giants we go. That's what's next, isn't it? Right then, come on then, big man. Let's go. Not bad. Come on, stop running away. The range or lack thereof. Stop running away. I mean, my Lion's Claw definitely should have hit him there, but okay. Heal up. Have another one. Wait for my stamina to come back. How did that knock me over? No. Stop. Oh, great. Damaged because he decided to shout at me. I was blocking. I really need to upgrade my flask. 2 is not enough. What a dodge. How have you not staggered again? Hello? Fucking bullshit, mate. Typical Elden Ring bullshit where the bosses have to do some bollocks fucking move that you can't dodge and you take damage because they got a little bit angry and shouted at you. That's typical Elden Ring shit right there. You know, possibly unpopular opinion here amongst all Souls fans, right? Elden Ring is harder than all of the other Souls games. Just because you can do bullshit builds like where I could just go and brutalizing with these balls if I really wanted to, I could. Or I could go and build a magic build, or I could do the Death's Poker. That doesn't mean that if you play the game as like most people I feel like would, with like a standardized weapon that isn't going to just take them down in a few hits. I truly believe that Elden Ring is harder to do that in than Dark Souls 1 or 2 or 3. Bloodborne, easily. The overpowered builds are at their most overpowered in Elden Ring. Sure, I agree there. But if you're just playing standard, I think that the bosses... Like, go and play the old Dark Souls games. Look how slow the bosses move there, how small their combos are, and how easy to dodge things is, or how little stamina blocking things takes away. Or how little damage they do when you've got a big health bar. Here, your health doesn't really fucking matter because there'll be some follow-up bullshit where they'll do some anime crap like that, and then, yeah, it pisses me off. And I've beaten this game probably like 4 times. 3 times that I can remember, but I think it's probably 4 if you count the one that was just really, really quick that I just cheesed everything for the purposes of pissing TikTok off. What? Oh, great. Is this not where I'm supposed... I swear it's respawned me in a different spot. What? Let's give it a go with the cheesy build, shall we? See what happens. Thing is I like blocking. And Elden Ring doesn't really like it when you block unless you're using that one overpowered shield that I'm probably going to get at some point because I think it'd be interesting. I love having no range. 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 I love having no poise. I've got some pretty heavy ass armor on. Can't poise through shit all though, because... Well, you just can't, because it's Elden Ring and you can't poise through things, because Elden Ring says no to poise as well. I could probably put on the bull armor and still poise through approximately nothing except for those Godric swords at the start of the game. PS5's SSD does not load things very quickly, by the way, and that is strange to me as well. Don't even have to fight this guy. That right there is my definition of Elden Ring bullshit. I do think that a lot of the bosses in this game went too anime. Like, I just enjoy standing in front of a big thing. It swings at me, I either dodge it or block it, or I don't, and I get havoc damage. I don't like it when all of a sudden they've got all these bollocks anime shit where they start spinning on the spot, fucking power erupting from the floor, where their shouting rips the fabric of space and time. Like, I'm not fighting Majin Buu over here. I don't feel like it should have 2 hitboxes. Why is my air conditioning not working? Like, my room is not getting colder. Anime bullshit. Boss fight time, Commander Niall. Never done this fight in my life, so here goes, hope it works. Come here, you. I'm just hoping we can... We can't. We absolutely can't. Right, genuine question. Why does Elden Ring get a free pass for the same shit, right, that everybody bullied Dark Souls 2 for doing? Gank boss fights, strong enemies, all in one go. This, and the lead up to this, and lots of the fights in the game, is exactly the sort of thing everybody slates Dark Souls 2 for doing. But no, when Elden Ring does it, Elden Ring is perfect game, nothing wrong with it, no complaints, you're not allowed. I'm fed up with that narrative, it's bullshit. Elden Ring is absolutely harder than all of the Souls games. Absolutely. Play them all back to back. You guys that have only ever played Elden Ring, I promise you that if you go back and play Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, you will dog walk those games easily. And I love those games. I played them all as they released. Well, I was a few months late to the bandwagon with the start of Dark Souls 1, but it was 2011 regardless. Elden Ring is far harder. The only people that say otherwise are the people that only abuse the hardest, the easiest builds. That's the case. If you play with a regular, non-meta, or whatever you want to call it, build, yeah. Come on, drop your anime bullshit and let's have a real fight, shall we, Niall? As with every other boss in this game. What's poise, man? What's the point of wearing heavy armor when you can't use when you still got no poise or can't poise through anything? Anime bollocks. Delayed attacks. I miss the Souls games. Truly do. I think in future, like, Dark Souls, FromSoft, like, playthroughs, I'm not playing Elden Ring anymore. Because there's too much about it that I don't like compared to all of the other games in the franchise. And that's something you're not allowed to say on the internet. But I just feel like it's so easy to argue these points when you just compare the games back to back after having played them back to back. Elden Ring is a very, very different game than the others. I'm not saying it's a bad game, I'm just saying it's very, very different. But this is the sort of shit, right, that the things that are happening right now is the sort of shit that in Dark Souls 2, people call Dark Souls 2 a bad game for doing. But when this game does it, no one's allowed to critique that. Like summoning in decently strong enemies in the middle of a boss fight. When the bosses in Dark Souls 2 did that, it was a problem. I know the solution to this. Time for our next boss. I think it's going to be Loretta. Are we two-handing? No, now we are. Still need to upgrade my flask because it's only a +2. Not good enough. Anime bullshit. You ain't Virgil, love. I love having range. Fine. How is she not staggered? Get boxed. Thrilling stuff. Very thrilling stuff. Is that 300 souls for that boss? Oh no, 10k. That's enough to do nothing. Where to next? Trying to get some upgrade materials, and this is the direction I need to go to get to the place with the upgrade materials. Yeah, that was 1/3 of a level, not quite enough. You know, I truly don't think there's ever been a good dragon fight in a Souls game. They're always just not fun. It's always... Every dragon has 2 attacks. No, 3. Breathing, element, stomping on you, or tail swipes. But none of them are ever particularly fun. None are as bad as Dark Souls. Really? Oh, so entertaining. You know what, I'm not getting off the horse. Alright, Viserion, come down, would you? Don't know why I'm bothering to do this. The reward is literally not worth it. Hitboxes in this game are ass. Well, that's your fault, you knob. Okay, let's even this out, shall we, Niall? You want to summon in your little bitch boys? I got my own. Let's do this. No. Of course he's got a 360-degree attack, because why would he not? Nice to see he doesn't do the damage I do, at all. Okay, now for the boss. Crag Blade. He's nearly down already. That was 3 charged R2s, and he didn't care. Did they nerf these balls' ability to do the thing, or 4, 5? Yeah, nah. 5 charged R2s, and he still isn't hitting the deck. And Mimic's about to go down. That's a 1v1. Ah, great, we missed it. Fucking what was that? You know what? I don't like this game. I've beaten this game more times than most people have. I've been playing it since before most people were. I was in the first 0.1% to beat it back when the game came out. I've got the video I made when I hit that trophy. And I've come to the conclusion it is not as fun as the rest of the Souls games. There is too much bullshit. I shouldn't... No. Niall round, I don't know. He's going to summon his little bitch boys, and I'll summon my bitch boy, and then... Yeah, loads of fun. I hate how many people with swords attack with things other than... Oh, I'm being hit through the fog door. Mimic's trying to fight something through the fog door too. Game's so stupid, man. Fuck this game. Fuck Elden Ring. You see the Mimic still trying to fight through the fog door? Fix your fucking AI! What's the point of wearing fucking armour anyway? Doesn't do anything, doesn't protect you, doesn't give you poise, none of it matters. It says there's a poise stat, doesn't fucking matter. Oh yeah, you got poise, but you'll still just, get knocked out of animations after one hit. Can't even poise one hit from any enemy past, I don't know, Renala. Bullshit. Right, let's fight the fire giant, shall we? Come on then, big man. I'm not going to do anywhere near enough damage, I don't think. I was in the air. I was literally in the air, but you do you, boo. It's cool. It's a good start. You're really far away now, mate. Can you not be? Okay. Do your anime bullshit. I suppose it is Elden Ring. Shouldn't be shocked, should we? Give me them toes. Nice. Where's the hand for? I thought he fell. I was wrong. Oh, he does. Okay. Cheating bastard. And there's another one! Fucking cheating bastard! Fucking piece of shit! Get every fucking time! Can never just be a straight up fucking fight in this piece of shit, can it? It's always got to be some dumb fucking anime bullshit. Every bastard time. Round 2 with the fire giant. Let's see if he pulls the same bullshit he did before, where I was absolutely wrecking him because he couldn't hit me. And then he has to do his AoE bollock attacks, because that's all the bosses in this game can actually do, is bullshit actual attacks where there's no skill involved. It's just don't be too close. Don't be too close. Pardon. Pardon. Yeah, do your bullshit fire attack. Go on. Bullshit anime fire attacks. I don't like Elden Ring. I don't think it's as good as people think it is. I think that it was a lot of people's first Soulsborne game and they've put it on a pedestal. I think that's the truth. Look at his health. Look at his fucking health. But guess what killed me? Guess it was fire. Because of course it was fucking fire. Because it was always fucking fire. Because none of these fucking bosses are capable of fucking meleeing. You know, I think I know what... You know how there's this weird thing where, like, all the Elden Ring fanboys are like, you're not allowed to use magic, magic's overpowered. I don't think that stems from jealousy of other players. I think that stems from a subconscious fucking hatred for half of the bosses. Because half of the bosses, if you remove their ability to use magic and 360-degree cones of attack, they're fucking nothing, just like the bosses in every other Souls game. All the Souls bosses that only have melee attacks, no 360-degree cones of attack, no bullshit AoEs, no bullshit magic spam, they're all weak as piss. All of them, every single one of them, once you are capable of understanding what an iframe is, piece of piss. But bosses that have got magic, that's what catches people all the time. So I think that's why people really hate it. It's projection. Because it's just the only thing that makes sense. Now he'll do some bullshit fire. Because of course he will. Fucking bullshit fire every time! I was in the recovery frames from being hit by the stomp, and then of course the fire got me, because of course it is delayed fire bullshit. Because that's Elden Ring's whole fucking gimmick. To go to this from Sekiro, I feel like it's a huge step back. Huge step back. I should have played Sekiro again instead. I'm going to play Sekiro after this. Because that's an incredibly well balanced game, and I do not believe Elden Ring is. Not at all. There are other buffs I could use as well. I do have Golden Vow, but an extra 10% ain't really going to... Actually, a 10% would have made the difference when he had no health at the start of this video, wouldn't it? Whatever. Come on, big man. We just removed your ability... Fantastic, thank you. We just removed your ability to use fire, you. Ah. Well, this is brilliant RNG, wasn't it? One of my bosses just won off already, I think. Okay, I'm not going to rush him this time. Let's let him use his fire attack. Can't wait for the Godskin duo and Radahn and Elden Beast and all of the other bosses that, you know... Oh look, bullshit fire! All of the other bosses that for some reason Dark Souls 2 get to pass on, but... Elden Ring gets to pass on, but Dark Souls 2 didn't. I wasn't in the hitbox for that. I literally was not in the hitbox for that bullshit fire bullshit. I can't stand this game. I've tried to convince myself that I like it for years now. But every time I've beaten this game, most of the way through, I regret starting it. And as a fucking Souls fan since day one, I would love to love it. But for some reason I just can't. All I can see with it are the problems. That doesn't mean you guys have got to hate it. Doesn't mean you guys have got to dislike it. You guys can love it. But I see too many problems with it, considering all the Souls shit over the years. I'm aware I didn't crack Blade. My controller just died. You know, over the years that I've been doing the gamelog videos over on TikTok, every time I get to a game within a franchise that I don't like, if I moan about it at all, people are like, why are you playing it if you hate it? Why are you playing it if you don't like it? You just stop. But my tism brain says, no, I can't stop. I've got to keep playing. And I wished I could stop. Like, I'm like 9 out of 10 wanting to just stop right now. Like, I've already decided that I'm not doing the DLC. I bought the DLC before I began playing, didn't I? I'm not doing the DLC. I'll play it in the future if I'm going to play it at all. But I don't like Elden Ring. I just don't like Elden Ring. That is a really unpopular opinion, I know. I can recognise all of the great things it does with the big world and the map and how it just lets you find your way around and how there's so much build variety. But I think that's bullshit. I don't think there is build variety. Just because you can doesn't mean it's valuable. Like, Dark Souls 1 has got great build variety. Name a weapon, I can beat Dark Souls 1 with it, because I just can. I think that only the absolute... And I'm not elite, right? I'm above average at Dark Souls, fair. If we tier players, right? I think the only people that are beating Elden Ring with any weapon are the elite of the elite. Because, for the most part, weapons don't do any fucking damage, and you take too much damage. It doesn't matter how much vitality you've got. It doesn't matter what armor you wear. You take too much damage all the time. You don't do enough damage unless you're using some cheesy shitty build, which I've done 2 out of 3 times, 2 out of 4 times now. And that's less fun. I wish I could just play with whatever weapon I wanted to play with on that build, because that's where the replayability of Dark Souls comes into it for me, is that every time I play those games, will just use a different weapon and it'll be fun, it'll be great. But with Elden Ring, I don't feel like we can do that, because you too heavily nerf yourself. Like, for example, I used the longsword on that playthrough I just did. I was at a disadvantage compared to using better weapons, but I didn't feel like I was at a huge disadvantage. Whereas here, if I'm not using, I don't know, the Giant's Crusher, the greatsword with Lion's Core, the Iron Balls, or what else? Death's Poker, various different overpowered weapons, and I find it interesting that I'm still struggling even with the Iron Balls, and that's just because you just take too much damage. And I can't put on any heavier armor at the moment because I don't have enough stamina. I've got like 35 stamina. It's not enough to wear heavier than scaled armor. Scaled armor is still supposed to be like pretty fucking heavy. It's so annoying to me because I really want to love Elden Ring. I don't want to be one of these bellends that's just trying to be contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. But I just don't think Elden Ring's for me. I just don't. And it really bothers me. And realistically, I could. And I'm probably going to grind out these last few bosses just for the sake of the credits rolling and the sake of putting the playthrough to rest. What? Fire Giant, Godskin Duo, Malekith, Horolo, Radahn and Elden Beast. That's all that's left. There's not many. But it just bothers me to no end. I think a lot of the problem is the fact that every time I've played Elden Ring as well, I have to film, because it's been since I've been doing this as a job. Whereas I had years of playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 without filming, so you could just get good off camera. Because the second I turn the cameras off, I usually play better, because that's the thing, is you're under pressure when you're filming. Like, these videos, these last like 6 or so clips of me losing me rag, guarantee they're going to do some mad views on TikTok by the time it comes, because people will be bitching and complaining and out with their superiority complex. But again, I'm better than them. I just am. I beat the game before there was guides. I beat the game before anybody knew the overpowered builds, because I played it from day one and didn't stop until it was done. By the time I was like 2 hours in, every trophy that popped for each boss that was beaten was a 0.1% trophy. I remember I made videos about that as and when it happened, so I've got the evidence there. I don't know. I think the skill gap is huge on Elden Ring. Like, I love watching other people play Elden Ring and just like do no-hit runs, and they just do it with... There's a guy that just tries to do no-hit runs with every weapon he can. That is such an extreme level of skill that I do not possess, that I can't understand how they've ever got that good, nor how they have the patience for that. Because half of the fun in these games is supposed to be developing your character and getting stronger as you play through leveling up. But unless you're using these really overpowered weapons, I don't feel like you are getting stronger in developing your character. At the start of the game, the boss is 2 to 3 shot you. At the end of the game, the boss is 2 to 3 shot you. Whether or not you leveled up your health, doesn't matter. It scales up. It's a bother. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to keep fucking playing. But I'm gonna, because I don't quit. Come on. Well, the universe has decided that I'm apparently at least not carrying on tonight, which is a real annoyance, because my plan was to just grind for the next 2 hours and beat the game. Because in the next 2 hours, I can beat 4 more bosses. But both of my controllers did, because apparently the one that was in the docking cradle hadn't been charging. And I really don't want to get up tomorrow and carry on. I'm at a stalemate. Half of me wants to be the bigger man and for once, just say enough is enough. Because the amount of bad games I forced myself through for the sake of content, and that's the thing, right? This is the thing, is I've got a real trade-off here I'm making, and I'm talking to just YouTube here because TikTok won't see this part, is that, and this is again more transparency as like a creator, if I continue to play and continue to lose my rag at these games, those videos are going to make me a lot of money on TikTok. They will. Easily. Every time I lose my rag at Elden Ring and play on TikTok, those videos get hundreds of thousands of views. And that will make me a lot of money. But it means having to do it. And I don't want to do it. But I could do it for the money. And I could do it for the satisfaction of having seen those credits roll. Because again, my tism brain has to see the credits roll of every game I've ever beaten. I've never packed... In 6 years, I haven't stopped playing a game until the credits have rolled. But I have forced myself through a lot of games that I got halfway into and didn't want to keep playing. Like entries in a franchise that are just not as good as the rest of them. Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, Dead Space 3, Dead Rising 4, Devil May Cry 2, Alan Wake. The amount of times that this has happened where it's been something I just don't want to play anymore. But I finished it for the sake of content and for the sake of, like, ticking that brain itch. But it's like, what's the need? Why do I need to keep doing that? Who wins? You know? Oh, I can't believe my controllers are dead. I'm sorry, right? But the PlayStation 5 controller's charge levels are dog shit compared to every other system. How is it I played 13 Ratchet & Clank games? Like 10 hours a day. And at no point did I see a warning for the battery. I would just plug it in when I went to sleep. With PlayStation 5, if I play for 10 hours, I will change controllers 3 times, I swear to God. It's like I've got a white controller and a black controller, and if I start like playing at like 12 PM, by midnight I'll have started with the white, switched to the other one, and then gone back to the white controller by the time the other one's dead again. It's like, how is this even happening? I'm exhausted. See, this is the thing is, I can't play anymore tonight no matter what. And I could wake up and just play for a few more hours tomorrow, but then I'm going to be dreading even waking up more than I do anyway. Or I could wake up tomorrow and play something I actually want to play. Like, I'll go play Sekiro or something. This is the trouble. This is the, like, real-life content creator problem. Where your job is playing games and you're almost obligated through that. Because this is the other thing, is I know that if I don't beat this now, I'll never hear the end of it there either. Because TikTok is like that. It's annoying. Okay, let's see if we can fight the fire giant before my controller dies one more time, shall we? Right, let's go. I've put on some much heavier armour, but it won't do what Havel's armour does because Elden Ring is Elden Ring and it just doesn't. Okay. I took exactly the same amount of damage in this armour, right, as I do in the lighter armour. That's hilarious. Why did that not break you? Like, seriously, why did that not break you? 2 hits has broken you each other time. 3? There we go. The range on these is non-existent. We also still haven't broken his thing. How did that hit me? What? Okay, phase 2. Where's his hand land? Right there, okay. Why did that not... Of course we got cheated. Cheated out of damage. I'm not shocked. Can we stagger you again, please? Yep. That first one doesn't hit the eye, it hits over the top of the eye. Yeah, whatever. No, fucking... Oh. See, again, the game's bullshit janky hitboxes. I would have won that if both of those charged R2s had have hit his eye properly rather than hitting above the eye, and then he would have been dead. That's twice I've been done out of a kill, and every single time it's the fire. Every single fucking time. The heavy armour didn't do jack shit. I might as well literally take it all off. It doesn't do anything. Just put on any random crap. Just might as well, like, what's it? Any random crap, because armour in Elden Ring is pointless. It does nothing. You're not any tankier in full armour than you are in clothes. You'll die in the same amount of hits regardless. What are you doing? I'm not sure it's any point crag blading there. I feel like it takes too long for us to get to him for... Great. Of course he'll roll away. When it comes to his moveset that's not bullshit, I can just wreck him every time. It's just that... those fire attacks. Yeah, I'm being shafted by that first R2. I'm inside you, bro. Why are these hitting me? How did that not stagger you? That was 4 whole charged R2s in a row. Where was my roll? Bro. I'll take a stagger now, please. No staggers for me, I suppose. I literally wasn't stood there. I can't believe he's not staggering again. There we go. Well, thank God for that, and the controller didn't die. Although it's about to. It's everything I said about fire attacks, AoEs, and all the anime bullshit in these bosses stands, so I don't care. Let's try the worst boss in Souls history. Or the worst duo fight. I hate this game. Seriously, someone please answer my question. Why is it not okay for Dark Souls to do it, but it is okay for Elden Ring to do it? And Godskin Duo is not the only example. Every area in this game does it, where constantly, literally constantly, they'll throw out tons of enemies that can't be staggered, that will stagger you, that you can't poise through, all the time. Okay, let's go again, shall we? In fact, I'm not going to try to thingy yet, because... Sleep. I feel like you both walked through that. Ha! That couldn't have gone better. Okay, Flame grant me strength. Golden Vow. You. Cerulean Tears. Mimic Tear. Heal up. Cross to you. Crag Blade. Right, let's go. One, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. No. Cheating bastard, man. Go to sleep. Does that work twice? Who knows? It doesn't look like it works twice. Okay. I'm stuck. I take no shame whatsoever in the way that I've treated these bosses. Because the way they treat us is also equally unfair. 2 of them at once. Yeah, nah. Cheating cheap bastards. I will not treat you with any respect. Right, time to fight Malekith. Let's go. Heal up. Crag Blade. Alright, come on then, big man. Oh, this is going to be a problem with my range. Or lack thereof. Full bull armor near enough. 2-shotted. 2 shots me at full bull armor. What was I saying about armor literally being pointless in this game? How are you still standing? I was trying to dodge. Really? No, it's fine. I'll just put my fucking controller down then. It's all good. Prick. I can't imagine this taking too many goes. Malekith is actually a fun fight. Right, round 2 with Malekith. Come on then, big man. Let's go. I can't hit you with my charge attacks. How much health do you have? Oh, I hate the armor system in this game. I hate the armor system in this game. It's dog shit. I don't know what they did wrong with Elden Ring's armor compared to... Well, to be fair, armor really only worked properly in Dark Souls 1. 2 it was a bit 3 it was mild. They did something weird in 3 where if you didn't have if you didn't have a piece in every slot, you had like a big disadvantage there as a percentage. But in Elden Ring, armor is a full-on pile of shit. Full-on entirely fucking pointless. Does entirely fucking nothing. If I'm wearing the equivalent of Elden Ring, in the equivalent of Dark Souls Havel armor in Elden Ring, and still get two-shotted, bullshit. Just pure, unadulterated bullshit. I'm not surprised though. Should never be surprised by bullshit in this game. Right. No, it's try. Trap me in a corner, it's fine. I'll just go down in two-shot. All those points into health didn't matter. This game about developing your character doesn't matter. What's the point in developing your character if you have the same experience at the end of the game as you did at the start, where you go down too easily? Oh yeah, all that poise? Nah, none of it. No poise. He's doing some work. Okay, right, round 2. Come on then. Ah, great. I was going to say, let's see if the Mimic can take him. The Mimic cannot take him. I feel like the fists are just really the wrong weapon for Malekith as well, because it's like, there's no range, and he moves quick, and his legs are far behind him. Oh look, bullshit anime bollocks. Wait, are you telling me that bullshit anime bollocks killed me in Elden Ring? No way! Could never have predicted that bullshit anime bollocks killed me in this game. That never would have happened in, you know, any of the games without the bullshit anime bollocks. Who's surprised though, you know? Who's surprised? Okay, Malekith again, come on. I love that it spawned me looking the complete wrong direction. Get away from that. I love how the Mimic has no sense of like self-preservation. Like at all. I fully can't hit you. No, like my weapon cannot hit stage 2 Malekith. I don't like these anime style fights. Like, yes, bro. Yeah, bullshit, it's fine. Why? Bro changed his target in midair. See, that second attack shouldn't come out. That's what I think's the bollocks. I don't mind the first... See, again, with the anime bullshit, that sort of thing does not fucking belong in this fucking franchise. Bullshit. These long fucking loading screens too. Jesus Christ. Or I suppose that one wasn't that bad. What level am I supposed to be for Malekith, right? Because I feel extremely underleveled. Am I extremely underleveled? I'm going to the wiki. What level am I? Because there's no way I should just be getting two-shotted by just about everything. Right, I'm level 83. Let's have a look, shall we? On the wiki. You guys can't see, I'm scrolling on my off-screen monitor. But the levels on the wiki seem really high for what it says you're supposed to be. Like, I don't know. Altus Plateau level 60. Mountain Gelmir level 80. Well, we already did that. Langdale Royal Capital for the Tree Sentinel Duo and Draconic, 90 to 110. What? Mountain Top of the Giants 90 plus. Consecrated Snowfield 90 plus. Crumbling Faramazula 120. 120 plus, it says, in fact, for here, and I'm level 83. It's a new day, and it's annoying because I still really want to love Elden Ring, as much as it really pisses me off that it just doesn't seem to play like all the Souls games can because of all the anime bullshit. I stand by that. But I really want to love Elden Ring. The best playthrough I ever had of Elden Ring, I looked at my gamelog, this is playthrough 5, was I used... Hang on. I used the... what's the... Greyhound's Fang? Something like... Bloodhound's Fang, that was it. That felt like a regular Souls playthrough for the most part, because I could just use sword, shield, and go for it. And it worked, and I don't remember struggling too much. That might be a feasible build. There's part of me, here's my thought process right now, there's part of me that wants to pack in the Elden Ring playthrough for now. Go and do Sekiro first for the piece of it and, you know, fun. And then come back to Elden Ring, start again, and build around the Bloodhound Fang. I could respec and do it that way, but like that's never fun to me. I like using entire weapons for entire playthroughs. That's what I do every time I play Souls or Bloodborne. That's what I'm tempted to do. Good morning, everybody. Well, I say good morning, it's nearly 2 PM, but it's morning for me. It has been like 2 days, maybe? Well, no, it's been like 40 hours since the last part of Elden Ring was filmed. Yesterday I didn't play Elden Ring at all. I went and did the entire playthrough video of Sekiro, so if you guys are watching this in chronological order, yesterday was the Sekiro video and today was Elden Ring's video. This video could be really, really long, I don't know. I'm starting again, basically. I said in the Sekiro video, I'm starting a whole new playthrough and I'm going to try and go about things a little bit differently and we'll see how it goes. So today we restart Elden Ring despite being basically at the end of it. We go again, because my brain does not let me stop. It just will not. I can't. And then I'm still thinking that I might just do Demon Souls for the sake of completion once Elden Ring is done, because I didn't originally plan to do Sekiro, but I did. So after having, once Elden Ring is done as well, I might as well do Demon Souls 2 just for the sake of having them all done. But yeah, let's go get restarted, shall we? So then, my first objective is fill in as much of the map as I possibly can, collecting golden seeds, flask, sacred tears, and wondrous flask stuff as much as I possibly can. I'm currently working my way through Limgrave and all of that sort of thing. I fought one boss, didn't record it because it was basically boring. It was the Bloodhound and Fang boss, because that's going to be the weapon I at least start with. Maybe we'll move on further. Current goal, head back over there, and by the time we get that fourth... Oh, I was already on Torrent. By the time we get that fourth Sacred Tear, that means we'll have more Sacred Tears than I had in my last playthrough. You guys are seeing some character development of me through this playthrough, because my goal with my current playthrough is different than my other playthroughs. Like, I've never had chance to learn Elden Ring the way that I have learnt Souls and Bloodborne over the years. I can dog walk those games doing pretty much whatever I want because I've played them so many times off screen. I've never played Elden Ring off screen. I've never had a chance to just play it in my own time and learn it. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever tried, but trying to film and speak in such a way that's going to keep people engaged and entertained while also performing your best against bosses that you are not comfortable with yet, it's hard. I can do it with the Souls games piece because just muscle memory takes over at that point. It's just flow state. But with Elden Ring, that is not the case because it's just never had the chance. And I think I also need to try to like Elden Ring for different reasons than I perhaps like the others. Obviously, Elden Ring is much more open world, it's massive, there's a lot more going on in it. There's a lot more systems to engage with that I usually just don't care about because it's not how the Souls games are, like the crafting system. But I want to try and engage with as much as I possibly can on this playthrough. What I've got is the interactive map on Elden Ring's wiki, and I'm going to go through that boss by boss, area by area, trying to take out as many as I possibly can. And my logic is that if I do that, rather than just sort of going for the main bosses where I know where they are, because that is the thing, is I just don't know where half the fucking bosses are in Elden Ring. I figure if I do that, then by the time I reach each main boss of each place, I should not be underleveled like I was. Because according to the Elden Ring wiki, I was 40 levels underleveled for Malekith. I'm sure TikTok will disagree because they're like, no, if you're not level 1, you're overleveled. But yeah, that's my current thought process. Okay, first boss again. Let's go. Come on, Margit. I don't know if that's as much damage as I was hoping for, but okay. But being able to do this is worth it. Surprised you haven't staggered. Or bled. Fight over either way. I just wanted the extra talisman pouch, to be honest. I'm a bit annoyed, because I just found out that because I went to Volcano Manor before speaking to 2 random NPCs and random woods, I'm now losing out on an item that negates 20% of damage all the time, which is ridiculous. That's a problem with these games, is that you can lock yourself out of items just because you didn't speak to random people in random orders in random places before doing random, seemingly unrelated things that you could never have known. I don't encourage exploration if you can lock yourself out of stuff that easily, you know? Right, let's see if we can do the first dragon fight in Elden Ring, shall we? This should be fine. Well, provided he doesn't just do the thing they always do and just fly away and breathe. I don't like dragon fights in any of the Souls games. Oh yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Can we hit you both? We can. Ooh, that was naughty. I wonder if two-handing even makes much of a difference with a dexterity-based sword, because obviously it's not like he's getting much of a strength bonus. Really? No, no! Come on, bro, go to sleep. Have a day off. Okay, Renala, let's... Lovely, right in front of me. Who's next? We should be able to do it in one fate. We're getting really lucky here, Jesus. Is it 3 and then she drops? Yeah. Okay. That's 1. Really? That's less damage than I thought we'd do, to be honest. I mean, it's still enough, but I thought we'd do more damage than that. Okay, same again. We're not having that. What are you doing, love? That's cheating. That's literally where I got my weapon. Go away. Nice. Hopefully that should mean another talisman pouch. Right, let's fight Godric, shall we? Because apparently I didn't have 2 shards, so I couldn't get the next talisman pouch. So, gotta do this first, annoyingly. That's fine. That's just fine, you can do that all you like. Cause... Really? Brother. Let me get that second hit in, please. I mean, we can just trade properly if you like. You don't do enough damage. Which is nice, considering that's my main problem with all these games. Well, not these games, just this game. Well, he was allowed a phase 2 this time. Didn't let him have one before. And done. Right, now I can go and get another talisman pouch. Onwards. It's so strange, the difficulty curve in Elden Ring after Godric and Renala. I feel like after Godric and Renala, everything goes... It skyrockets. But yeah, subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Right, Draconic Tree Sentinel, let's go. Lovely. Will he let me do 2 full ones? Nope. Not that it's going to matter. Oh, come on. If I had some poise... Ha! Blocked it. Ha! Blocked it. No! Absolutely not. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, gold free, let's go. I like this fight. Nice. How much does this do to you? Quite a bit. Okay, overzealous. How have you not staggered yet? Or at all? Either way, boss fight done. On to the next. Okay, Morgott. Oh, I thought he wasn't going to be there for a second. That was strange. Go to sleep. Right. Let's go. Good start. Really good start. Excellent. That is the best Morgott fight I've ever had. Holy shit. No phase 2 for him. And I was pretty happy with my other build where I didn't let Godric get a phase 2. Wow. Okay. Hi. Well, you had a bad day, friend. A really bad day. I'm off now. That was really quick. Jesus Christ. This is going much better. Much, much better. Complete change of pace. Okay, time to fight Radahn. Let's go. And I want to try and not get hit by all of his things. So let's go over here. We still got hit by his things, but that should be far enough that he stops doing the things, right? Right, good start. 1, 2, 3. Get my magic back. Equip everything that needs to be equipped. And let's go. Come on then, big man. Yeah, you fire off in the wrong way. 9 heals. Good start. Lovely. Why didn't that hit? All that. If I had another what's it called? Cerulean flask. We could probably just poo right on his head. Where's my... I still don't like the way he skis around. Can I hit you with another one of these, please? Thanks. I feel like you should have bled or something by now. Okay. He's angry now. Oh, that's it for him, isn't it? Bye, Radahn. Soloed. Nice. Right, rematch with Fire Giant. Let's go. I'm looking forward to Malekith. I want Malekith. Really? I want Malekith's head. Right. Get me both. Thank you. Of course he runs away. Pussy! Come on. Ha! Lovely. And again. Lovely. If we can get one more of those in on the current MP bar before I refill it, that'll be fantastic. Although he's about to start his fire spam bollocks, which, you know, I hate. Well, really? Oh, we bled him. How are we not in phase 2 right now, my friend? Like, you are on half health. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can do this efficiently, shall we? Drink that. Come on. Stagger. Stagger. There we go. Oh, come on. We got one in. Right. If I could get a bleed again, that'd be nice. Well, kind of happy that he went away because it gave me a chance to recoup. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Come on, Fire Giant, have a nap. It's over for you, bro. Good. And with that, it's 3 AM, and that's me done for this evening, I think. Tomorrow we'll do loads more other side stuff, because I am not going to Malekith until I'm going to brutalise him. Okay, cool. We're in good spirits. This build is building. This build is working way better. I'm like 15 levels above where I was. Like, hang on, let me just check. Right, so I'm level 91. I think I was like level 82 at Malekith before, and so I've still Godskin duo to go before him, which is another few levels, and I want to go and do as much of the other like remembrance bosses as I can before going and burning the Erd tree, whatever. Yeah, this is the comeback. This video has been days in the making now. This is the longest day's worth of videos I've ever made. For you guys, I don't feel like it's going to be that long because obviously I'm only really recording the main bosses. Because if I recorded literally every boss, TikTok would be here all month and it wouldn't be a good idea. And I just don't think I should do that. But yeah, I don't know how long we've been here now. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's going to be a right ball ache to edit together. It started like 3 or 4 days ago for me, and it basically encompasses 2 playthroughs of Elden Ring, doesn't it? Because like I was nearly done before I restarted. Then I took a break and went and played Sekiro and brutalized that game pretty much, and now we're back on Elden Ring. I told you I won't be defeated. I will not. I can't. My brain won't let me. But yeah, tomorrow, Monday, and we begin, or we should finish off Elden Ring. I can't see it taking more than tomorrow. And then I'll probably do Demon Souls. Although I've got a bit of an itch, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I've done it before, but I'll do it again. To go back through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 again, this time using a build that's more fun for me. Because obviously I did the longsword build to prove a point to the TikTok complaining children. But obviously that's not as fun. So I'm thinking I might think of a strong, overpowered build for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and just brutalise those games again. Because I could do that in 2 days. And realistically, right, I need to be careful what I play now, between now and the 20th. Because in a week, Black Myth Wukong comes out, and I'm going to play that day one, and I need to be filming and playing that on day one. And that means that I can't be in the middle of another big franchise. Because imagine, right, I was playing something like the Spider-Man games, or the Ratchet and Clank games where there's 13 of them. Imagine I was on game 6 and a game that I want to play brand new, day one comes out. I need to capitalise on that for views and such, the way everybody does. So I need to make sure that I'm ready to play that when it's out. It's rare that this happens. That'll be the first new game I bought in what feels like 7 or 8 months. I can't remember the last brand new game that I brought. But yeah, I suppose that's me checking out. I tell you what I'm going to do is when I'm finally finished with Elden Ring, I'm going to record a disclaimer or something like that and put it towards the start of this video. You guys will already have seen it if I have. Being like, fair warning, this is a roller coaster of emotions in this video. Yeah. Anyway, good night everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. This is my first time ever fighting Mog, whatever, Lord of Blood. Let's go. Let's just physique. Doesn't the shackle work on him? Or have I imagined that? I mean, bro's about to bleed at this rate. There it was. That's not fair. What's going on here? What's this circle around me? Oh shit. I mean, he gained health back as well. Okay. Always with the AoEs, these bosses. Too much anime shit. Uh-oh. Oh, goodbye. First try. The trophy should pop as well, because I genuinely have never fought this guy before. Give me that trophy. I don't usually care, but fuck you, give me that trophy. Oh, it is Mog. Okay. Lovely. Godskin duo, let's go. Let's see if we can sleep them both in one pot like before. They both walked into it. Come on, boys. Yeah, they both went to sleep. Good. Right. Uh-oh. Okay. Stamina come back. Next. Where does he respawn? In the middle? Logic would say in the middle. Go back to sleep. Thank you. The skinny one walked right through the death of the fat one. But, goal achieved. One more person in the way of my arch nemesis. And then we get our revenge. Malekith rematch, days in the making, let's go. Come on then, big man. Just once, I'd like to get lucky with that. How did the second one of those not hit? Where's my poise, man? I can't hit him with that at all. Full stop. Why did that second one not touch him? Oh, come on, that should have hit him. Fuck you. Next one, second to final boss, I guess, or second to final bosses, but then I'm going to try the DLC. No promises that I'm going to beat it, but I'll give it a go. I need to dodge that. I'd love some poise. I don't feel like I ever can poise through anything a boss does. combo going to end at some point today? I literally cannot hit him with... that. The shockwave, man. Always the anime bullshit. Okay. Uh-oh. I might be dead. Ah, I'm not. Really thought... Bro! Can I please heal? Fuck off! Come on then, Godfrey. Let's go. With all your anime bullshit attacks. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I ain't even seen this version of Godfrey do that before. How did I dodge it and still hit me? Lingering hitboxes. That attack can fuck itself right over. I blocked that, but okay. He wasn't even facing me with that one. I fucking rolled! I hate this boss. I hate this fucking boss. This is not a Souls. This is not what bosses should be like. Look at my health already. It's just gone. You don't fancy bleeding, do you? Prick. And of course, literally still got hit after he had already died because of incredibly bad boss design sometimes. Right. DLC. Elden Ring DLC. There is no promises here that I'm going to beat this because my tolerance for Elden Ring is already in the bin from the last few days. However, I will give it my best shot. And you best believe I'm using all the skidoo tree fragments, or whatever they're called. I can't not think of Kung Fu Panda thinking of that. I don't care if it's pronounced shadow. It's skidoo. Yeah, let's go, shall we? What do I have to do? Speak to you? Don't care, couldn't care any less about any of this bullshit lore. Nothing matters. Don't care, let's go. How do we go? Do I talk to you? Do I talk to you? Touch the arm, okay. Touch the gangly arm. Touch the gangly arm. Head to the realm of shadow. Fantastic. I can't wait to get my pom-pom pushed in. It's not going to go well, this. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Let's go over my build, shall we, before we move. Level 126, 60 health, 33 endurance, 56 dex. Once dex hits 60, I will then just pump endurance and hopefully get to wear some heavier armour. In terms of equipment, Bloodhound Fang plus 10, full scaled set except for Bull Goat Gauntlets because I can just about wield them. Warrior Jar Shard, I know that I could have got a better one, but I didn't want to wait the entire game to get the better one, so I just got the Warrior version of it early on. Arsenal Charm plus 1, I could probably go and get the better version of that, but for an extra 2% I don't think it's going to make a difference. The Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, absolutely needed for me to maintain my sanity with Elden Ring. It's the only reason why I think I'm still here. And then Millicent's Prosthesis, because dexterity and attack power, successive attacks. I could probably do more damage with the Ritual Sword Talisman, but that only works when you're at full health, and I get hit way too much for that. So, yeah. Let's go. Okay, this is the first boss fog I've come across during the Elden Ring DLC. Here goes nothing, I guess. I am not expecting to win this fight. Okay, I've seen you. I'm not expecting to win this fight. I'm just expecting to try and learn the moveset a little bit. Okay. Oh, we do not do much damage. Okay. I feel like you'd be a very parryable boss. Okay, didn't expect the double. We'll know for next time, though. Swing first, I ain't swinging first. I was going to say, at what point will she bleed or stagger? Because I've hit her quite a few times with those now. Uh-oh. Alright, dancer, pontiff, whatever. Nope. No. No. Okay. I feel like that was respectable for a first try. Although I did get down to just 2 health bars. 2 health heals, and she's on just shy of... Okay, round 2. Go on, Renala. Still don't think I should be fighting you before any other boss, though. We do so little damage. But because she's so dancy, I do seem to be able to hit her with both bits of Lion's Claw, Bloodhound's Finesse. Really? I hate her magic. I hate any boss with magic. I feel like you'd be really, really weak to stance breaking. We keep hitting her with both of those. Right, she does 2. I fucking rolled it, mate. Don't chat shit. Bull fucking... I hate the PlayStation 5 controller sometimes. I feel like they're just a bit crap. We'll try again. At least there's no boss run. Like, we are literally just outside her door. I just feel like we don't do anywhere near enough damage. Maybe I need to go and get more skidoo fragments before we try this. I could do more damage through buffs. Uh-oh. The delay on that. How is she tracking me with all of those? I hate magic. Why did I swing there? Why is she delaying it? I hate magic. What's the point of healing if every time I press the heal button she does that? This fight has gone abysmally. You know, one thing I've really messed up on with this playthrough is that I went to Volcano Manor really early before speaking to the guy that sells the boiled crab. I could be taking 30% less damage, like all the time in every boss fight, but I can't because I didn't do that. Like realistically, if I was going to build towards the DLC, I'd need that. Because 30% less damage would be huge, especially on top of the flask. Right, that's definitely going to put you into phase 2. Did you just bleed as well? Well, phase 2 of this went way better than phase 1. Okay, I can't roll quick enough to dodge all of those. She throws them out quicker than the rolls come out. And now she does chip damage because of her elements. What a load of bollocks. Closest I've got. Maybe if I had mimicked here. I don't even have that. That's a thought. Why am I even doing the DLC, bro? I don't like most DLC. Yeah, no. That should have hit. I don't care what you tell me. We are dancing at this point. What hit me there? Where's the stagger, bro? Yeah, she just punishes heals with just insta-magic. I could also probably have more flasks. I only have like 12. I feel like there's probably more than that in the game. No, actually, I think I've got 10. I could just go and crush Radahn and Elden Beast and end the game and, you know, move on to something and have a bit more fun. I already proved my point with this playthrough by succeeding. And trust me, I ain't Jev. I ain't gonna listen to my comments being like, no, go play the DLC. No, I will not. Where's my roll? Why was it so delayed? Like, I really want to play Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 and Bloodborne again, because comfortable. Like, I've decided I'm going to do that. Ah, for God's sake. Final boss of Elden Ring, let's go. Let's do it. First try. Come on, Radahn. Come on, Elden Beast. I can't bully Radahn the way I see every video bully him. Oh, come on. Poise is not real. Poise is imaginary. Poise is a made-up concept. It only existed in Dark Souls 1. Why was Dark Souls 1 the only Souls game that did poise properly? This isn't going well. Where's my stagger, mate? Why are you... Like, how are you still standing? Is that the one I'm supposed to jump over? If I can actually time the jump. Well, 2 heals to go. I will never be able to dodge jumping things, because it's just not me. It's not Dark Souls. Elden Ring is not for me. Does bro not bleed as well? Why has he not staggered? He's not going to stagger. He's not going to stagger. Yeah, I'm going to let him kill me. Right, Radahn, Elden Beast. Let's be having you. I've got like 8 more rune arcs, so, you know, let's finish this off, shall we? Maybe one day I'll learn how to do the jump dodges. Is that likely to be anytime soon? No, probably not. Huh! As if. I hate attacks like that so much. I jumped, I don't care what you tell me. I jumped that time too. Now he delayed that one so I couldn't jump. We get it, mate. You're an anime bullshit boss like half the bosses in Elden Ring. I hate this. This is the exact sort of shit I don't like. Like, just being hit because magic powers, not because big metal stick hit me. I'm ready to be done now. Right. I've got no healing going into the fight with Thingy, but I've got a full Thingy flask, so there's that. And we can use Torrent, apparently, now. So there's that too, I think. Which is nice. Being able to do this seems like it's going to make the fight a bit easy. Because like half of his attacks are based upon, you know, moving quicker than me. Like this one. Like surely that's now a non-threat. I used to get hit by that 100% of the time. Okay, this will be interesting. How does this work now? Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, there's half my health gone. No! What? I've never seen that attack before. I'm probably dead though, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, final boss of Elden Ring. Radagon's done. Straight into Elden Beast. I've got 5 heals, so hopefully this time we can do a little bit more productive. A little bit more damage. Didn't hit. Did not hit. Bad start. Bad start. Come on. Lovely. Have a heal. I'm only getting on the horse. Yeah, when he does magic. Those, you know, those people that like know exactly where he's going to come out. I don't know how you do that. How do you know? Little sweaties. I mean, that doesn't seem very fair, does it? Why am I taking damage to Dragon Ball powers, bro? That's what I don't like. Can I get a stagger, please? Can I please get a stagger? Yeah, use your sword. You can't even touch me with your sword, you little bitch. Time to go. Death by motherfucking bullshit anime crap. I hate the way half the bosses in this game function. Final boss of Elden Ring. I've only got 1 heal, so this is not going to go well, but you know, film it just in case it does. Come on then. Huh, we actually hit him with both. But not twice. Come on. Less anime bullshit, more real actual attacks. That's what we want. Less anime bullshit, That is a lot of anime bullshit right there, Mr. Elderbeast. That is all the anime bullshit. That is nearly all of your anime bullshit attacks in one streak. Can we go for real now when you just swing your sword for the rest of the fight? That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Thanks. Nope. Yeah. I jumped. That didn't hit me. If I had healing, which I don't, this might have been the one. Does a rune arc heal me? No, it doesn't. I mean, a little bit. Okay, swords now, please. Nope. Still just bullshit. Oh, fuck off! You cheap motherfucker! Right, let's go. Final boss. Come on now. I didn't press the R2 second time. I don't know why I did that. Come on, use your sword, not your bullshit. Use your sword, not your bullshit. Thank you. Use your sword, not your bullshit. Use your sword, not your anime bullshit. Thank you. I should move. I think that's Elden Stars. Yeah, we're dead. We're fucking dead. We're fucking dead. We're fucking dead. 3 heals to go. I swear, right, if you removed AoEs and magic projectiles from Elden Ring, there'd be no easier Souls game. What the fuck was that? I'm behind him. I'm behind him and the flame was hitting me. Give me a stance break, come on. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way we haven't earned one. Come on. Alright, one more heal. One more big phase of damage. And we've got this. Come on, don't do your bullshit. Come on. No! Fucking bollocks! Right. This is it. This is it now. Come on. No. God's sake, I reckon one more jump attack. Dead. Where does he come out then? Let's try and notice that this time. Directly behind. Interesting. Nope. That is the worst attack in this game. That is egregiously bad. Shouldn't be in the game. Should not be in the game. Swords, not anime shit. Why? I'm dead. Jump! Oh, fucking every fucking time something goes well, he pulls some bullshit anime shit, dead angles me, grabs me, some bollocks, just whatever the worst possible move he could do at any given time to ruin my day. That's what he'll do. See, that is just the worst possible choice for that moment in time. He could not have chosen a worse move to do right there. Right, I'm out of heals and he's still got half his health. And he's doing Elden Stars again. Fuck off, I'm not playing, no. Start again, because there's no way that I was getting there. I'm so beyond done. I'm so beyond done. I don't want to ever play Elden Ring again. And that isn't just the rage talking, that is pure logic speaking, because up to this point, it's been pretty good. What is it with this series and the end of the game curse? Dark Souls 1 started it. Elden Ring, I think, does it again. Everything past everything past Malekith. Malekith is fine. I kind of like Malekith as much as he was a roadblock for me. It is a fun fight. Everything past Malekith, bullshit. Ruins it. Everybody loves Elden Ring for all of his exploration and shit like that. That's fantastic, but everything after Godskin Duo is linear, just straight towards the end of the game. But everything after that is just shit. Stuck on his fucking leg. What piss all for damage, lovely. Well, that's just Elden Ring in a nutshell, really. You either use something severely overpowered, or you do piss all for damage all the time. Take your pick. The fuck? Come on, stagger. It is actually mental that he didn't stagger there. Oh, of course he does that. Cheap bastard. This chip down. How do people do no-hit runs against this? Like, for real, what do they do? How do they avoid this? Because I'm about to die to it. You know what I should have done an hour ago? Is I should have gone and got fucking mimicked here! Right, this is it now. This is the end of Elden Ring, the final bosses. It's been an hour since the last clip that you guys saw was filmed. I just went to get mimicked here and upgrade it all the way to +10, so I've been travelling about doing half of Rani's questline. We ain't having this no more. No. Sick of it. I can dodge almost everything Radahn does, right? But there's just one thing that he does that really, really bothers me, and if he does it, I'll point it out. It's when he does the 3 ground stamps. The third one, if I dodge roll it, I still get hit when I come out of my dodge roll, and I don't understand what it wants me to do there. If I... Could you imagine I still don't win? How have you not staggered? Oh, there we go. That attack. Right, here we go. I could probably dodge it today because he's going to target him. Still got hit by that, do you see? Long live the Mimic. I never used the Mimic before all the patches because apparently it did get mega nerfed. But it would have been interesting, that's for damn sure. Right. Mimic's on half health. Phase 2. Should have done this to begin with. How did between us we not stagger him? How did that not do more damage to me? How did that not do more damage to him? Can he use Ashes of War? I don't know. I hope so. Huh. Didn't expect to be able to use Torrent with the Mimic in, but... Oh, he went for him, not me. I wish I was one of these that just knew where he was going to pop up. Mimic's doing alright. I mean, come on, Mimic. You jumped too early, fella. Mimic's down. Ah. 4 heals. So obviously we're fighting a buffed up version of Elden Beast, but he's only got a bit more health, so... If he does that and you're on the horse, there doesn't seem to be a way around surviving it. Thank God for that. First try with the Mimic. What a long few days this has been. That was the end of Elden Ring. The hardest by a mile, and I'm pretty sure I could argue that all day, Soulsborne game. Let's get it put on the log, shall we? For the 5th time, I think, in the last few years. And probably the last one for the next foreseeable few years, because I think I'm very, very done with Elden Ring. I can never get enough of the other Souls games, playing them differently every single time, but Elden Ring, there's just something about it that's just not for me. I understand that a lot of people love it, but I just don't think I do. That's Elden Ring on the log on the 12th of August 2024. Cool, which brings us up to how many games for August? 12 games in August so far. And how many overall? 87. Nice. Oh, what a long few days. How many times have we beat Elden Ring? Pretty sure that was the 5th, right? Yeah. So, first one was on the 2nd of March 2022. Second was the 11th of January 2023. Then the 19th of January 2023. Then the 1st of February this year. And then the 12th of August, just. Well, this was a journey. Let me show you guys something in a second. So obviously I restarted Elden Ring, right? Let me show you how many hours I've put in. In fact, it's probably too late, isn't it? Let me just see. Is it too late? I don't want to start Journey 2. It shouldn't be too late. Let me flick this round. See how cool that was that it can do that? Let me show you how many hours I've put in the last few days. 33 hours just for this character. Just for this character. You know? I don't know how many the other one was. I mean, let's have a look, shall we? I started this character the day before yesterday. How? I have literally non-stop been playing Elden Ring for days besides Sekiro. Like I said, I got to Malekith on that first character, and then I stopped because I lost my shit. And I almost quit. I almost, for once... Yeah, so I was level 83, and that was 61 hours in. That I must have just left it on overnight, but I definitely did not with this one. Yeah, I for once nearly just quit, because I've been told so many times not to play games if I don't enjoy them, but I know that it's good content, and there's something in my brain that will not let me quit. I can't. I just can't. I don't know why. I should have stopped playing days ago. I loved playing through Sekiro again. That was peaceful. I was happy the whole playthrough, wasn't I? I'm going to be happy again when I go back to other games. But Elden Ring, to be fair, this second character, for the majority of the game, I was really loving it, because I made sure with this character that's got 33 hours on it in the last day and a half, so literally the majority of the hours that have passed, that I did as much as I can. I did almost all of the Remembrance bosses, I think. You might not have seen them all, but I did. I did just as much as I possibly could to be as strong as I possibly could be. But there's so much about Elden Ring I don't like. I don't like how many of the bosses have got just anime powers that have AoEs and like all that sort of thing. It's not to say that bosses in the other games didn't have those, but it was just way, way rarer. I don't like that. It feels to me like to do the same damage as I could do with literally any weapon in any of the Souls games. I've got to do Flame Grant Me Strength. I've got to put some special shit in my flask. I've got to do Golden Vow, and then I could possibly do with using some sort of body buff like the Blood Boil Aromatics, but that would have mean that I'd take 25% extra damage as well, and I didn't want to do that because I get hit too often, and I know that's just how I play. I get hit. It's a thing. I'm not going to do no hits on these games ever. And then what else? It just seems like even with a weapon that's supposed to be pretty overpowered, like the fang or the balls, or just it's seemingly weapons that are overpowered in Elden Ring with buffs do as much damage as a long sword plus 15 in Dark Souls 1 or any of the other games. It feels like I can play the Souls games with any other weapon I choose and have fun and get through it without a struggle. But for some reason with Elden Ring, I can't, and that really annoys me. I feel like the damage balancing isn't right where I want it to be. I don't want to have to rely on weapon arts. I don't want to have to rely on Mimic Tear. I want to just use regular R1s. I don't like how many of the, like, for example, this is an argument that's going to be made on TikTok. I guarantee it, right? Is people will be like, Elden Ring is the easiest game because you can make it easy. Yeah, but I shouldn't have to just put on a Giant's Crusher, use Royal Knight's Resolve, and jump R2 my way to victory. I've done that before, but it's not as fun. If you are just playing the way that you play the other Souls games, just walking through, blocking, dodge rolling, getting hit decent amounts because you're a regular player, primarily swinging with R1 with some charged attacks when there's a window to do it, rather than just focusing your entire build around that, like a lot of the overpowered builds are, I think that Elden Ring is definitely by far the hardest to do any sort of regular, just normal build in. All of the easy Elden Ring builds are when you just break the game with overpowered stuff like Death's Poker, Giant Crushers with Royal Knight's Resolve. I think that the Star Fists apparently can do a pretty broken thing too, even though my balls didn't seem to do that. I have no idea how long this video is. In fact, it's going to be really difficult to edit together because obviously every individual clip that you guys see is a different file recorded onto the camera that I then port over into the editing software, right? And obviously I recorded the entire playthrough of Sekiro in between like sections of Elden Ring, so or the restarting of the character. And there's going to be people bitching and moaning, I'm sure, in the comments of this one that I didn't do the DLC, but I'm not enjoying this game enough to do the DLC. Sorry, I'm just not. I know I paid for it, but it's fine. Maybe one day I'll play it again. But I think that in future, for my own sanity and enjoyment of the Souls franchise as a whole, I need to remove Elden Ring from the list of games that I play when I do the Dark Souls games. Because until Elden Ring came out, anytime I was like, yes, do the Dark Souls games, that was something I really looked forward to. It's great fun. Every single entry in the franchise was something I enjoyed. Well, besides Demon Souls, but again, that's not difficult. It's just boring, or at least I think it is. Whereas Elden Ring puts a sour note on that if I know at the end of every Souls like run through. Because again, I don't have to do it this way. I know I could just not and could just play the ones I want to play. I could play them in any order I like. But there's something about the way that my brain works where I have to play them in the order that I play them in, and I have to play them all in like one after another. I just do. Especially Dark Souls being games that take me a few hours to beat each. Like, if I was to wake up early enough, I could beat Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 in one sitting. I definitely could. When I did these playthroughs, Dark Souls 1 and 2, that was one sitting for both of those. It's just, yeah. There's a lot of things that I don't like about Elden Ring, and I think that a lot of the reason that it's seen the success that it has is the fact that a lot of people's first Souls game is Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring was such a massive, popular success on a scale that the franchise has never seen before. It went truly mainstream with Elden Ring. And I think that I can't be the only old school Souls player that sees the problems with Elden Ring. And trust me, no one wants to sing the praises and love the shit out of Elden Ring more than me. I would love to not have any problems with it the way that a lot of other people do. I would love for Elden Ring to be my Red Dead Redemption 2. You know how the internet will protect Red Dead 2 till the day they die. I wish I had that about Elden Ring, but every time I've played through it, and that's 5 times now since it came out, I've beaten the game. I just can't find, like, especially those last few bosses, every single time. Radahn, Elden Beast, Godfrey and Hoaraloo, just they get so overpowered, and they've got such bollocks attacks, especially when you factor in that Radahn and Elden Beast are primarily holy damage. So like my build being able to negate a lot of physical damage didn't do a great deal of negation because it's physical damage rather than holy damage. But again, I shouldn't have to build around that. Again, that's something I don't enjoy. So with the Souls games, all I've got to really be too concerned. Yeah, they've got rings and stuff to augment your abilities and build your character, but all I've really got to be concerned about in the Souls games is my weapon maximally upgraded? If it is, I can do pretty much whatever I want with my armor and my rings and play and beat the game. I did that with these videos where I used just the longsword the entire time, and it all worked perfectly, didn't it? Like I said, I think I mentioned this like yesterday in one of these parts. Again, it all blends together for me because every day's the same. I'm going to go and play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 again. This time doing like a pretty powerful build, whereas before I did a really pretty underpowered build with the long swords. And I'll probably do the same with Bloodborne as well. Like, I know where to go and get some really overpowered blood gems and make that game a breeze too. So I'm going to do that, because realistically I think 3 days for the 4 of the games is pretty feasible. Because again, I need to be factoring the fact that Wukong comes out in a week and not get stuck into the depths of another big franchise. So playing the Souls games for another week is just, it's fine with me. I don't know if I'm going to do YouTube videos about it. I might, because I might not. I might and I might not. I don't know. I really don't know. Because obviously it'd be loading another playthrough of Dark Souls again. And there's already a full... If you guys want to scroll right back to like years ago on this channel, there is full playthroughs of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 already. Like full Let's Play styles where things aren't edited out if you want to see how I become so powerful in these games. But yeah, I've been ranting for nearly 10 minutes. But it's because I'm very passionate about this franchise, and I wish I loved Elden Ring as much as everybody else did. I love the world and just how interconnected things are, and I don't particularly like the quest lines and being able to lock yourself out of stuff accidentally without ever knowing, like I did with the boiled crab. That's ridiculous. But some of the bosses and the balancing of the weapons versus the damage the bosses do to you and the movesets of the bosses really don't like it. The movesets of the bosses alone render, in my opinion anyway, half of the weapons completely useless to your average player. Unless you're one of these guys that is capable of no-hitting Elden Ring, so many of the weapons are just completely useless because A, poise isn't poising enough against most of the bosses where an ultra-slow weapon is going to land a hit. But then at the same time you're not worth using a weaker weapon that does less damage but swings faster because you're still not going to have enough time to get in multiple hits. A lot of these bosses, you've only got time to hit them once before their next combo string begins or their next attack comes out. So you might as well go for the bigger, heavier weapon where you can do more damage maximally in one hit. It's so annoying, whereas, again, in the Souls games, I feel like you can just use whatever you want. And theoretically, in Elden Ring, yeah, you can kind of use whatever you want. But the skill barrier between being able to do that in Elden Ring is so much higher, I feel. Because again, I'm definitely not the best at Elden Ring. Absolutely not. But I'm pretty good at the Souls games. I think that's undeniable. Like, the fact that I can walk those games so easily. I'm good at Souls. I am. I'm just not that good at Elden Ring for some reason, even though it's got all the same mechanics. And I've got to put it down to the boss's movesets just not gelling with me and my playstyles. Again, they'll be fine with you. You might be all good with it. And I think a lot of people, if Elden Ring was your first one, you'll do it perfectly. I think it's interesting watching the arguments on TikTok that have been unfolding while I've been uploading my Dark Souls videos over the last few days. Because, for example, TikTok is still seeing the Dark Souls 3 videos as of the recording of this video. And seeing everybody argue amongst themselves over what's harder, Elden Ring or Dark Souls, because of the bosses moving slowly or the movesets being less complex. And I think it's interesting because you can clearly tell who has and hasn't played the Souls. I think that a lot of people that are like me, that are like Souls veterans, are elitist, where they say that, oh no, Souls is way harder than Elden Ring. I don't agree. I think that if somebody is really good at Elden Ring, they could walk through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 without even sweating. Because the bosses in those games, they hit you way less hard, they've got way less combos, their movesets are smaller, you do more damage to them as long as you've upgraded your weapon. Whereas here, my weapon was fully upgraded before... Well, no. I had a +9 weapon for the majority of the game. And then, even then, you don't do that much damage to things. Whereas if you had a maximally upgraded weapon at the same equal point, in the other games, I'd be destroying everything. I don't know. I could rant about this one for ages because, again, you've seen how annoyed I was getting. It's something I'm very passionate about, this franchise. This video might fully be 2 hours long. I have no idea. It's going to be interesting to stick it all in DaVinci in a minute and have a look. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my descent into madness. Like I say, the Souls videos are not over yet because I'm probably going to do Demon Souls just for completion purposes and having it all on the channel. And I'm probably going through Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 and Bloodborne again for fun. So we'll see you there.